Hello, stream. Hello. We are back playing Animal Crossing. It's been a few days. I think it's been a bigger gap than usual, but I was fine with the gap because there's not as much to do at this point in the game, but there is still some fun stuff to do. Now, unless I've gotten the date wrong, I am 99% sure that today is indeed a bug off, and I guess we'll find out in a moment. I hope it is because I already set like the stream title and everything, saying that I was gonna stream today for the bug off, and my sources said that it was today, so we'll see. It wouldn't be the first time I've gotten dates mixed up for this game. Here we go. Okay, we have a random visitor at the campsite. Good to know. And... oh, Nook's Cranny, okay. But the bug off. My source says it's today, the 18th. Here we go. Wait, she says this Saturday? Today's not Saturday. Okay, that's really weird. My other source said 18th, bug off. So, once again, it is not the bug off. But that's okay, we can still find plenty of things to do today. I was thinking of doing some vacation homes as well. Oh yeah, also, there was a day that I played a little bit off stream, and let me just show you some screenshots I took to catch you up. Scroll past the Pokemon ones. But, basically... oh, there we go, we got a letter. It's the 20th. It's not bug off time. I'll fix the stream title again. It's not bug off time. It'll be on Saturday. I didn't realize that they're always on Saturdays, which is a bit annoying because I don't usually stream on Saturdays because I work Saturdays. I might still play off stream because the bug off doubles as Flick being in town in the sense that you can sell bugs to him, and I'll definitely want to do that. Also, I dug up the gyroids that we planted last time, and I made sure to fix the design out front of Marty's house because he moved into Barrel's old spot. What else? Oh yeah, so Blathers told me that the cafe has been built. Last stream we did go and meet Brewster. Because I played off stream, it meant that um, if I wanted to donate anything to the museum, talking to Blathers once made him give me that speech about the cafe. Oh yes, I finally moved Midge's house because she was the last one who needed to be moved. And I did get enough bells to pay off a home loan. Also, I finally got rid of that pond there. I already had the waterscaping tool, so yeah, I got rid of that pond, so I will be able to fix that person's fence. Why did I... oh yeah, I took a screenshot just because we hadn't seen the inside of Dora's house before, so I just thought I'd show that. And we also got a chance to see the inside of Marty's house. So I took a photo just in case, because I was like, I could show it next stream, but what if he's not in his house that day? So yeah, I took a nice photo because Marty represents the Pom Pom Purin set. That's just a reminder that I moved Midge's house there. And Wisp showed up, but that's nothing special. So, I'm still carrying some stuff, but that doesn't matter. What did we get from those letters? We got a microwave and a kettle. Okay, I guess that's cool if I decide to make a kitchen room. Speaking of room, as I just showed off earlier, I did pay off a loan off screen. So there's a room back there, which also means there's more storage. So I should be able to clear up these guys. Yes, that's much better. There we go. That's a little better. In fact, I'm thinking I'm going to spin it back around. I'm going to move some of this furniture into the back room and make it a little bedroom. Wait, I'll leave the bookcase over here. You know, we'll put the bookshelf by the crafting table, I guess. I don't know. I don't really know much of what I'm doing with this house. I think I'll change up the wallpaper and carpet. Yeah, I'll take that one. And I guess that one. So then we're going to head back here and do some decorating. Yeah, I want the blue wall in here, and actually I think I like that default flooring. I'll leave that. But let's decorate. We'll put the bed wrong way around. There we go. Nobody would want the bed that way. Actually, let's move the bed over a little and we'll have a lamp on one side and a bedside table on the other side. Yeah, I'd say that's about all I can do with the house for now. I don't have a lot of stuff. Oh, hi, someone's in chat. Hi, Marley T. I might consider, I'll think about it, but I might not add you on Discord right now, just because, um, not accusing you of anything, but I've had issues in the past with people coming into my stream and immediately trying to contact me on other platforms, and then it leads to uh, some shady stuff. So I'm gonna hold off on contacting outside of Twitch for now, just until I've seen you around a bit more, maybe. I don't know. Again, not accusing you, I'm just saying because other people have been doing it, I have to just say no to everyone, because I don't know who it is. Actually, I've got the microwave and the kettle. I could put down a, Oh, actually, we've got a counter here. Although the kettle is kind of useless if there's no stove to put it on. We could have a sink. We could have a nice little kitchen area here. Yeah, there we go. Sink and a microwave. My character can just make, I don't know, microwave meals and stuff. But, yeah, I won't put the kettle down because there's no stove for it. Oh, I didn't even realize I had this pot rack. There we go. Mini kitchen right there. just saw these rugs here. Let's put that one at the door. And actually, I'm gonna go to the wardrobe and change my clothes for the day since we, just got started. It's a new day. Better change clothes. I'll go with a skirt. Actually, no, I'll go with a dress. No, I'll go with a sleeveless top. Yeah, that kind of works. Actually, no, that's even better. I like that dress. And I guess wear a hat out because it's hot. I mean, in real life, it's hot. I mean, it is really hot here. For those who don't know, I am Australian, and right now it is very hot. It is, let me pull up the weather on my phone. It is 39 degrees right now in my area. If you don't know how much that is, if you use Fahrenheit, then, I don't know, Google it. Because, let's just say it's very hot. Oh, I know. Put the table setting there. That's better. Alright, but let's get on with the day. We are going to... Oh, we do still need to check out the cafe. I haven't been in there. As I showed before, Blathers told me about the cafe, but I didn't actually go in there when I was playing off stream. And hey, we got a Christmas tree set up here, and Tammy wants to talk. Oh, she got me a wreath. That's nice of you, Tammy. Okay, so the shop will be closed on the 19th, which is tomorrow, and then I'll have the bigger Nook shop. I won't be streaming tomorrow anyway, so it won't matter. Actually, let's go in here and redeem something for Nook Miles, because I saw a Nook Miles Plus task to do exactly that. And yes, there is a new room. That is a lot of money. And also, because I just paid off a debt last time I played, it does mean that I am currently very low on money because I spent most of it. Okay, I have 28,000. I'm gonna take out all of that actually, because I might check out the shops and see if there's anything I want to buy. And yeah, I still need to redeem a bunch of these. Oh yes, cliff construction, that's what I need. And then I need to work towards getting all of those path tools. Yeah, because sometimes there's a Nook Miles task to redeem Nook Miles for something, and then you get more Nook Miles. Is there anything good in the, no, not really. Wait, a gas range? Maybe. Yeah, I'll take that. Natural block flooring? Sure. And I'll leave the flowers in the boxes. And actually, while we're here in resident services, there is something I wanna... Oh wait, there's already someone at the campsite. So maybe I don't want to do what I was going to do. I was going to scan an amiibo, but I think that can wait till next time. I'm gonna let the guests stay. Hi Colton, let's talk to you. We do want to talk to everyone. And I know we can give them gifts, but I didn't bring them gifts right now, so I'll have to come back for that later. But I still want to make sure that I talk to everyone today because there's a Nook Miles thing to talk to your villagers every day. Oh hey, Marty is here in Able Sisters. Hi Marty. Can I pick out something for you? Well, I could, but he's not eligible for gifting. Hi Sable. Okay, she's starting to warm up to me a little. Let's collect this. And let's see what they've got in here. I've already got the purple sandals. I could buy other colors, but actually, yeah, I'll take the white ones. Oh, I do also want the cute sneakers. We'll grab those first, and then I'll get the white sandals after. No, I don't particularly care for shades. The bow could be kind of cool with the right outfit. I'll just take a red one. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, I guess that's all I want. So I will send that stuff to storage, and then I'm gonna get those white sandals and keep them on. There we go. It matches my hat better. Alright, that's all we can do in there though. I think I'm gonna check that campsite and see who is staying there. I don't particularly feel like getting rid of any of my current villagers just because I feel like we haven't had them for that long. But if this is someone that I really, really like, then maybe. Alright, here goes. And it is... Your name is Dobie, I think. Yes, I know some people like him. I believe he's one of the ones that are new to New Horizons. But I'm not really feeling it. I think he's a, I'll still play a game with him, but I think he is a, grouchy, cranky, yes, he is a cranky personality type, which I do have one of those. I have Gruff, and I don't particularly feel like replacing anyone right now. I already know the rules. We're just gonna play the card game, just for the heck of it. Red. Nope. Okay. Well, I don't really want him, so that's all we're gonna do there. So I think for now I'm just gonna take a walk around town and see if I can find all my villagers. And then, I don't know. Well, I do know, and ooh, now there's Christmas lights on the cedar trees. Yeah, we're gonna take a walk around, talk to villagers, pick up the fossils for the day, and then I'm thinking I'm gonna do some vacation homes with today's stream. Yeah, there's Gruff. He's got some weeds in his yard, but I won't bother picking it up right now. Oh, and she is crafting. Hi, Cleo. What DIY do you want to give me? An illuminated tree. Is that a special, like a Christmas tree type of thing? Or is it just a coincidence? Yes, give me the DIY, please. Alright, let's learn this and see what it looks like. I think it's a Christmas tree type of thing. It is! Okay, so we need iron nuggets and we need to find the ornaments, which I believe you can get by shaking the trees that have lights on them. Yeah, like these ones right here. I think it said we need 8 of each color. Let's just shake this tree for a bit and see what we get. I wouldn't be surprised if they were kind of infinite, like the tree branches are. Or maybe not. Because I guess if they made them infinite, that'd be too easy. Okay, if I get 3 empty shakes in a row, I move to the next tree. Let's check this one. Nope. Okay. We know Tammy's not home. Those patterns on the ground over there are markings to remind me I was going to adjust that cliff ever so slightly, which I'm not going to do right now. I might just do that off stream so I can figure out just how exactly I want it measured, because I'm really particular about that. But yeah, let's check these trees for the ornaments. Nope. Still nothing. I guess some of them just don't have it. Oh, there's one. There we go. Oh, this tree's a gold mine. I feel like maybe it is infinite, like tree branches, because yeah, I had a few blank shakes in a row, but eventually they did come. Let's see how many it takes. There's one. Took a while. Yeah, they might be infinite. Which is great, because those ornaments are great for crafting. Or maybe not. Actually, we have gotten exactly 10 from this tree. So maybe it stops after 10 per tree? That's just a theory. Again, I don't know how this works. In most cases, I'm quite the expert on these games, but when it comes to new features like this, I'm a bit because there are still some things in New Horizons that I never quite figured out how they work, especially because if you can't find sources on them, then yeah. Let's see, is it gonna give me any more? Yep. Alright, I guess we do have to just keep shaking. I actually put up my Christmas tree last night. It's got some pretty cool decorations, because we find things like key rings and stuff, merch and all that. So we've got stuff like Pokemon on the tree, and we've got I've got a key ring of K-pop Demon Hunter's baby Saja, so I put him on the tree. And I've also got a keyring of Derpy Tiger, so he's on the tree. And you know, I've even got a few mini plushies hanging from the tree, some Eevee evolution ones. So that's pretty cool. It's not one of those super big full-size trees. It's a smaller one, but it's still fine. Oh, it's still giving me more. That's more than 10 now. There we go. It's really paying out now. Good. I need lots of these ornaments because I'm betting throughout the next few days they are going to give me more Christmas-themed DIYs. How many have I got now anyway? Oh wow, I've definitely got enough to make that tree. And hello, I see you back there. I didn't realize Red was here. Well, there we go. Let's get some artwork. I guess we'll just start with this side. I think I already believe that one is genuine, because I'm pretty sure the tell is that maybe her headband changes. No, it's not the headband. Maybe in one of the older games it was. It's her earring that changes. Yes, I just pulled up a guide. Yeah, that is fake, fake, fake. I must have been thinking of one of the other games where I believe there was a variant with a red headband, I think. But yeah, that is fake because she has a star earring and everyone knows that is the girl with a pearl earring. No. Let's check this one. Let's see, that is the calm painting. If I pull that up on my guide. Oh, there is no fake counterpart. Good to know. There are some artworks that will always be real, and he just doesn't make fakes for them. So there we go. We're getting that one. I'm also going to buy this. I might put it on the beach somewhere. Because, you know, I might build a nice little beach resort area. Probably close to the pier, because that's where the hotel's going to be eventually. I am so looking forward to the update. It's coming. Not too much longer. Oh, I think I dropped that last time I played because my inventory got full. Yeah. Dora's home. Let's talk to her. Yeah, there's that house. It looks pretty cool. Let's talk. Her idea to run faster is to read her times in front of people when she gets bad ones to embarrass herself. Okay? I don't know if that'll work, but maybe for like motivation? Also, was Midge home? No, she is not. Okay. Oh, I need to put down her picture. There we go. Alright, let's see. We do need to find Mitch, because she wasn't home. And Walker's not home either. Also, at some point I need to fix that fence, because that is where the pond used to be. And I took that pond out last time. Oh, that's Colton's house. We already talked to him. There's Walker! Okay, he didn't have a lot to say. He's got a rainbow ice cream. That looks pretty cool. Now I want rainbow ice cream. Maybe I'll get ice cream later. Because as I said before, right now, it is hot. Like, really hot. Alright, there are 2 more more houses that we haven't checked, which are Bam and Renee. So let's head over to this side of the island. Eventually there will be a bridge here. But I still haven't paid off that first bridge. There's Renee. I need to get rid of this rock at some point because it's kind of blocking where the path will be when I put down a path to his house. But Bam's home. He was staring at the wall. Alright, he's just saying he saw me around the other day and maybe I didn't talk to him that day when I played off stream. So, yeah. So now, the only villager who we haven't talked to today is Midge. But there are a few places that she could be. First off, the Nookling store. Villagers can go in there. They can also go in Able Sisters, but we already saw Marty in there. And they can also go into the Roost, which we have unlocked. And they can go in the museum, like just wandering around. While I'm here, it's probably not going to be good, but let's check turnip prices. 103, okay. That's not that great. But like if someone was really desperate and they bought their turnips for slightly less, they could. I will take the books, even though they are in pink and it's not my favorite color, but like it's alright. I could also gift it to a villager. Actually, yeah, Midge likes pink and she seems like the type who would be into reading. Speaking of pink, that umbrella is very pink. Oh, that's right. I still need to get the cooking recipes. I can't actually buy those from here because I have to redeem Nook Miles for like the permit to get cooking recipes. So I'll get to that eventually. But for now, I'm thinking let's finally check out the Roost. So it is up here and to the left, which always bothered me because it means the museum is not symmetrical because there is nothing to the right and there never will be, which means the outside of the museum should look lopsided and it doesn't. Hey, Mr. Rossetti is here. Hi, buddy. You're going to be more relevant in the update. Sure, let's grab a cup of coffee. Even though in real life it is a bit too hot for coffee. It'd be great if, like, the Roost could, like, expand the menu and then he starts doing, like, iced coffees and other stuff like that. I know in New Leaf, I believe, he gives you hot chocolate on one specific day, Valentine's Day. He'll serve you hot chocolate. I don't remember if that became a thing in this game. I guess I'll find out next Valentine's Day, but yeah. But over here, we have an amiibo phone. And I think I'm gonna try that out. So, let me just grab my trusty old amiibo card collection. And we're gonna try something cool. So, if you just give me a moment, because the box holding my amiibo cards has a tricky lid that is currently kind of stuck. There we go. going to invite someone. And you can invite all sorts of special characters. Any character who's like in this game. And I think I'm going to choose. Just let me find it. Sorry, just a moment. It's buried in the collection. There it is. I think I'm going to choose Cap'n. The reason I chose Cap'n is to show off that some characters, when you scan their amiibo in, they will bring company along. Yeah, some characters come with other characters. And now you can see here, Cap'n has brought his whole family along. Oh, that's cute. They gave Layla a cookie. That's nice. Yeah, so Cap'n is here, and if you scan his amiibo, he brings the family, which was really cool because that means they had to add in the models for the family members, even though they don't do anything in this game. Oh, hi, Garvo. Nice to see you in chat. Yeah, so when the Roost was added in an update, they made it so that you could call characters to the Roost, which includes characters that don't have much of any other function. Of course, when the 3.0 update comes, we know that Cap'n's whole family will be joining us because they're going to run the hotel. But before that, these guys, they didn't need to be in this game, but they are, which is really cool. There are other examples. In fact, can I invite someone else? There is another set of tables. No, it says they would leave if I invite someone else. I'm not going to. That's pretty silly because, like, there's another set of tables right here. Surely I could invite another character to sit. Oh, well. I showed off Cap'n's family. That's really cute. They gave Layla a cookie because she can't have coffee. That would make her hyper. The other thing these tables are for is, if you come here with other players, you can sit at these tables. That's why there's enough seats for 8 people, because that's how many players you have. In fact, when we've seen footage of the 3.0 update that's coming, it looks like they've actually added extra chairs because with the Switch 2 edition, you can have up to 12 players. So they're going to add extra chairs like here and here, and same on this table. This spot and this spot, 4 more chairs. Does it work with... Oh, it's only for Animal Crossing amiibos, because it summons the character of that amiibo. So not... Oh, I guess, unless you mean Smash amiibo like Isabelle? Like the amiibo figure for Isabelle, I believe it does work. Because the game doesn't care whether you use Isabelle's amiibo card sold for Animal Crossing, or if you use her figure sold for Smash Bros. Collections. I'm pretty sure internally in that amiibo's data, all it says is this is Isabelle. It doesn't really even know the difference. So you could use any Isabelle amiibo, whether it be the figurine or the card meant for Animal Crossing, and it would recognize Isabelle and summon her. But that's the only example I can think of that a Smash amiibo would work, because, that's the only Animal Crossing character. Of course, there is Villager in Animal Crossing, but I don't think the Villager amiibo does anything in Animal Crossing. Not in New Horizons anyway. Back in New Leaf with the Welcome amiibo update, there was something special that the Villager amiibo did. But I don't think New Horizons does anything with the Villager amiibo. So yeah, if we talk to him here, he says nothing for now. Later on, you can buy takeaway coffees, which you can obviously take with you and drink it as you go along. But I believe you have to unlock that. I wonder if they disappeared just from leaving the room or if they stay all day. Okay, they disappear. I guess they're done. Which means I guess I'll summon one more character just to show it off. Who else could I... Oh, I know who I could show off. You want to see Rosalina in Animal Crossing style? Yeah, that would be great, and maybe there's fan art of that. But, yeah, that's not really a thing you can do with amiibos. You tell me, if she was an Animal Crossing villager, what animal would she be? You think about that while I find the card for the character that I want to summon. Oh, geez, actually, I really can't find it. I've got this collection is like a mess. So I did not plan this in advance and have it ready. I just, hmm. Wait, I wonder, could I summon Timmy and Tommy even though they're usually at their shop? They probably, maybe they could? Or is it going to say they're busy? Yes, it can, okay. Oh, you think she'd be a fox? Alright. Yeah, I could imagine that. Oh, here's Timmy and Tommy. Okay, so they're allowed to have coffee, but Layla was too young and had to have a cookie. But these little guys, apparently they're old enough for coffee? Apparently? Look, we don't know how old they are. They look tiny and cute, but you never know. Let's take a photo. Everyone look up at the camera. There we go. Oh, one of you blinked. There we go. Oh, I've got Nook Miles to collect. Or maybe I don't. Or maybe it was telling me that there's a new one to work towards. Yes, this one. Okay, so once I get 5 coffees, I'll get Nook Miles. But speaking of Nook Mouse, I think I'm going to do a few of these tasks just to get some done today. But I'm not going to spend too long on stream doing mindless tasks just because that's not super entertaining. But I am thinking that I'm going to spend a bit of time making vacation homes. But first, what were the tasks again? Ah, yes. Fish, trees or shrubs. Oh, I could plant fruit and water flowers. Let's grab a fruit to plant. Oh, there's Midge. We needed to find her before. So now we've talked to everyone today. If I pick these cherries and plant one, that's a task done already. That's right, and I think I should craft that, Christmas tree so I could, put that up somewhere. How many iron nuggets did it need anyway? 6, okay. I mean, I've probably got enough in the house, but I just got a Nook Miles task telling me to hit rocks anyway, so I'm gonna hit rocks. Oh, I got a gold! And only 2 iron nuggets. Great. Oh well, still, materials are always useful. Although some players, once they've been playing for long enough, they've just got so many materials in their storage that like it never gets used. What else was I gonna do? I was going to water flowers, plant a tree. I think I do have saplings in my storage, so I am just gonna grab from there. There is also a task telling me to sell some stuff, so let's see if there's anything that I want to sell. None of those. I don't tend to sell furniture or clothes because you can gift them to villagers and they'll use them. And I am not going to sell the creatures because I'm going to wait for Flick or CJ. Okay, I don't have saplings in storage. I've got pumpkin starts and bamboo shoots, but not regular saplings. That's fine. But what I will do is grab these iron nuggets, because we're going to make that Christmas tree. I could put up this in my house and make it like my house Christmas tree, but I don't think I want to do that. Because of how much it's like lit up, I'm actually thinking that I'm going to put it outdoors so then at night time it's really nice. Oh, there we go. We got a stove. So I'm thinking I'm gonna how do I want to play this? I'm going to turn the kitchenette area on its side like this. So we've got the stove here, the sink here, microwave there, and then an eating area here. Oh, and then on the stove, we can put the kettle. And actually, I might move... I'm gonna get a different table to use for the eating area. And instead, I'm gonna put this cream and sugar on the bench to pair nicely with the kettle. Because it's like a coffee making area. As for the eating area, I'm going to craft this wooden table. And I might also change its color once I do that. It'd be really great if you could just craft something in an alternate color. Like, instead of having to craft it and then change its color. Like, as long as you're holding the customization kits that you'd need, why can't I just do it all at once? I did notice I was holding other things that could be customized. Oh, the tree can be colored? Let's see. Pink, I don't really like that. Blue? Some people might like that, but eh. Orange, white, rainbow tree. That's kind of cool. I'm not sure if I want to go classic Christmas or put up the... I'm gonna do the rainbow tree. We're gonna have a pride Christmas. And, oh yeah, that floor lamp. That's just a lamp. I'm not gonna bother with that. But yeah, we're gonna grab this table. And no, get back into crafting mode. I'm gonna move the train set thing, and we're gonna put the dining area over here. I could put 2 chairs here, but then the problem is you can only put one, like, dining set thing here. Oh, you know what I could do? If I made a second wooden table, actually I think I ran out of wood, then I could... I don't know, I mean, really this house is only mine, so I could just get rid of that and put... Yeah. Yeah, there we go, there's my dining area and the little kitchenette. Let's put the train set back over there, actually. That looks alright. I mean, for what we have. Why not? Let's put the ironing board over by the, crafting area. Yep, that'll do for... What? Oh, hi, Renee. Yeah, they can just randomly pop in for a visit, which does annoy some people when they're decorating, but at least it happened right as I was finished decorating, so yeah. Sure, she can come in and visit for a bit. You gonna walk in, or... There you go. Oh, and she brought me an orange. So these visits are useful for when people are trying to collect the different fruits. She just plops herself on the floor and starts reading a magazine, alright. Alright, we'll put away some of this stuff. Hi. Yeah, she thinks my house is so chill, she can just plop down on the floor and start reading a magazine. Renee, got anything to say? Yeah, it is kind of bad manners to show up out of the blue and then plop yourself on their floor and pull out a magazine. Alright, you just make yourself at home. I don't really know what to do now. Oh yeah, you can click on the microwave and it turns on. That is not the button I meant to click. I meant to click camera so we can zoom in on it. You can actually see that there is perpetually a bowl in there, which is kind of weird, but okay. Oh wait, let's put these away as well. don't need to keep carrying them. What I need to do is, let's see, I need to sell stuff to 5,000 bells and plant saplings. I'll need to buy one and catch fish and water some flowers and chop wood. I should put down a rug. That's true. I put an entryway rug, but not anything else. I could put down a rug, except you can't decorate while company is over, so I can't put one down while she's here, but I could add one after. Okay, got anything else to say? Oh, she wants to play a game, alright. Oh yeah, high card, low card. Oh, no, I didn't mean tell me the rules. First card is 3, so it is statistically more likely to be higher. They just ask you to pick, is the next card going to be higher or lower? It could be anything from 1 to 9. So, it's more likely that it's going to be higher, yes! Of course, I always go for the more likely option. It doesn't always mean I'm going to be correct. You know, sometimes they might pick a lower one. But that's just how statistics goes. She seems really interested in the place setting on the table. And now the ironing board. What's up? Okay, she likes the chair. Oh, it's just a quick visit, she says. Alright, get out. And now she's repeating a lot of dialogue. Oh, now she's asking about the pot rack. Oh, okay, now she wants to leave. You can tell them to stay longer, but, I don't want to, obviously. But yeah, I guess I could put down a rug in this sort of... What would you even call this room? Like, it's not quite the living room, but it's just whatever I've got. Like, I built a kitchenette in this corner, and then I put the crafting bench over there. But, whatever it is, we can put down a rug. I've got... Let's see, I've got the, Turkey Day rug that's got autumn vibes. There's this one. That'd make, like, a nice living room rug, maybe. Especially if it were bigger. And we also actually have Lakitu and Yoshi rugs. Maybe that orange one in the kitchen area? Then again, you don't generally want carpet in the kitchen. Because, like, it's easier to clean up flooring. I guess for the crafting area, I'll put Lakitu Cloud. What about here in this room, this bedroom? Let me see, what have I got down on here? Yeah, I should put down a carpet in here. Maybe that one? It'd be great if it were bigger, but no, you can't make them bigger. I mean, if you put it nice in the middle, still looks alright. It's like a bedroom rug. Room's looking a little bare for now, but, you know, I still don't have a lot to work with. I mean, I could put up some of this stuff just for the sake of decoration. I don't know, we could put up the paradise planning photo. That'll do. Oh, you know what I could do to make that more of a living room? There is this Actually, no, I can't make that sofa. It requires something else. Let's see, what DIYs do I have? No, there isn't much that I'd put. That's alright. It'll get furnished as we go along. But for now, we need to sell some stuff, we need to water flowers, we need to get a sapling, and we need to do some fishing. I do have a watering can, so I'll go water the flowers. But we're not going to spend too long doing Nook Mile tasks because oh well, gyroid fragment washed up on the beach. Okay, I didn't realize you could get them from there as well. Room could use anime figures? Yeah, I guess so. Well, I'm still pretty early on in this new file, so I don't have a lot of furniture to work with. But there could be something in the game that's similar enough. Oh, I know what else I could get is that it might not be anime per se, but let me show you. Something cool is that you can get special Sanrio items, including Hello Kitty. I think I must have scanned that amiibo last time. And Pom Pom Purin. And there is also a set for, oh, the rest of them are here. Oh, I should start buying these. Kiki and Lala. I didn't realize I'd unlocked the other stuff. I thought I had to scan the other amiibos. Cinema Roll. Oh, I should get the Cinema Roll so far. Oh, and My Melody. And Karopi. So yeah, not anime per se, but there is a special Sanrio collab, which you need to scan one of the Sanrio amiibos in order to make these available in your shopping machine. So most players actually tend to, well, most players don't have those amiibos because they were sold in Japan and then they were sold in a few places outside Japan, but for a limited time. I think I will take those shoes and the shirt. They were sold outside of Japan for a very limited time, which meant a lot of people couldn't get the amiibos, which you need to unlock this stuff. So a lot of people just get these items from the one of the lucky players who have the amiibos, or they get them from hackers who just hack in the items. I think I will take the dress and the shoes. There is also the shirt, but you can only order 5 items per day. So if I want to get more of this stuff, I will have to wait. Oh, there's also a Mario set, which is not related to amiibos. It's just always there. So that's how I got those two that we saw before. And you can also get, you can cosplay. You can even get the mustaches, and of course the hats. And you can get all of these. Also, pipe is actually functional. If you have two pipes and you put them down in separate places, you can jump into one and come out through the other. And a lot of players use that to their advantage to set up like warp spots. Or another thing that some people did was that they'd leave one in their house and then they would carry one in their inventory. So then if they want to go back to their house to get something, they would just like put down the pipe outside wherever they are and then jump in and it would take them home. Let's talk to Marty. Okay, he has a fascination with bugs, I guess. That's right, I was going to do some fishing. I could also grab the fruits off the trees because that's good for selling. But let's get this fish. 2, 3, not yet. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's just a horse mackerel. Yeah, I think I'll grab the coconuts. They sell for a decent price and they'll always grow back, so I might as well sell them. I definitely need the money because this is all that I have right now. Because earlier I took out what little was left in the bank because I just paid off a debt last time I played. So all of that money I had saved was gone to the debt. The joys of paying for your house. That reminds me, there was this one time when I was a kid, I was like 10 or whatever age, playing obviously an earlier Animal Crossing game. It would have been Wild World at the time. And I was just sitting in my parents' bedroom, just chilling, playing my game. Maybe we were watching something on TV in the background, I don't remember. But I randomly said to them, oh yay, I just paid off my house loan. And one of them, I think it was Dad, cracked a joke and he was like, great, can you lend us some money? Just like how easy it is in games. And then in real life, it's like, yeah, good luck. Oh yeah, I was going to water flowers, so I'll do that to these ones. But first, I see you, Orchid Mantis. I think I might not have caught one yet, so I made sure to get this one. Yes, that red dot means it is new. The Orchid Mantis is a bit tricky because they only sit on white flowers. And yeah, okay, they're not the exact same shade of white, so you can spot them. But still, a lot of people don't see them. It looks very pinkish in this game. I feel like that might have been to make it easier to spot on new players. Because from my memory, I feel like it used to be more white. So maybe they made it easier to spot. Because yeah, they only sit on white flowers. Yeah, it looks a lot more pink in this game. It was more white in the older games. Let's check around here. Oh, there's a fish. Right. Come here, fishy. No, let's retry that throw. There we go. Whoa! Ah, damn it! I thought it was ready to tap on the first hit. Oh! Something's coming. Give it a moment. There it is. It's a present balloon. I'll shoot that down in a moment. Let's just give it a minute to let it get more above land. Okay, yeah. Now if we stand around here, we can shoot it down. And it could be anything, really. I mean, not literally anything. There's like a pool of things that it could be, but still. Sometimes it could be a random furniture item, like this fragrance diffuser. I actually have one of those, and it looks a lot like that one, but I don't really use it anymore. Okay, this fish, come on. There we go. Oh, of course, it's another horse mackerel. Okay, most players hate sea bass. I hate horse mackerel. Sea bass might seem annoying, but horse mackerel seem to be just as common. And I feel like, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure horse mackerel sell for less than sea bass. So really, horse mackerel should be the one that is known for being annoying, because they're really common, and they don't even sell for that much. At least sea bass give a decent-ish price. I mean, not that great of a price, but still better than horse mackerel. Unless I've got my numbers mixed up. I might actually look that up right now. So let me see. So sea bass sells for, oh, okay, 400. So that really isn't much, actually. Horse mackerel sells for 150. That's even less. So yeah, I don't know why the sea bass gained a reputation for being the most annoying fish, to the point where later games make a joke about it, but not horse mackerel. Well, I guess, okay, the veteran players who played the originals, they might have more of an annoyance for the sea bass, because from what I've heard, in the originals, there were just a few fish that could be caught, and it was something like, don't quote me on these exact numbers, but it was something like the sea bass has like a 75% encounter rate, and everything else had a really small encounter rate to fill the rest of the percentages. Something like that. So most of the time people were catching sea bass when they were trying to catch the more rare stuff. I don't know the actual numbers for that, but it's something stupid like that. Okay, we did get some new fossils, so I'm going to make sure I donate those. Okay, just one of them is new. The coprolite. Ew. For those who don't know, coprolite means dinosaur poop. I'm not kidding. It literally means poop. That's what coprolite is. Yeah, poor sea bass, nobody wants them. Well, they're just really common. So, people got really annoyed by them. Even though, as I just explained, at least you can sell them. Okay, you can only sell them for 400. Maybe a bit more if you sell them to CJ. But the horse mackerel sells for even less. Let's just grab these cherries to fill the last spots of inventory space, and then I'm gonna head to the shop to sell what I've got. Ooh, actually, we found another fossil. I thought I'd already picked up all of those, but, okay. I'll get that one examined later. I don't really want to run back to the museum. So we're just gonna go to the shop now. The only annoying thing is you do not want to sell a fossil that has not been examined. It'll sell for a lot less, and also the problem is you don't know if you've already got it or not. So we're gonna sell that. Oh yeah, the wreath! I was gonna put that on the outside of my house. I forgot that I was holding that. Oh yeah, and the tree. I was gonna find somewhere to put that. I'm also not gonna sell the fish that I'm holding because I'm saving them for CJ. Okay, but we can sell that stuff. Alright, 26,000. That's alright. But I need a lot more bells, considering this is all I've got. Sell the hot item is a task. What is the hot item of the day? It is the bonfire. That is something that I am able to craft. So maybe I'll sell one at some point. For now, I need to buy a sapling so I can plant one. And what were the other tasks? I already forgot. Oh yeah, I still need to catch fish and also go diving. Oh, and also hit trees with an axe. Which I do have an axe, so I can do that now. There it is. There we go. You just need to hit 4 trees because it wants you to hit 10 times, which is annoying because you hit the trees in multiples of 3. So you do 3, 3, 3, and then it only needs 1 more. But you might as well hit a tree 3 times to get the wood. It's just that it ticks off after just 1. Alright, I guess let's look for 2 more fish and then I'll go diving. The wharf roach, I know where I can catch one of those. Also, the sapling. Plant it here. Ooh, there's a fish. It's a tiny one though. In general, the tiny ones tend to be worth a bit less, and it's usually bigger ones that sell for more. Especially the ones where you can see they have a fin. Those are the big rare ones. Come here, fishy. Fishy, look at my bobber. Even though we don't even use bait in this world. There we go. Oh, a rainbow fish, alright. Oh, is that new? That is new. Alright, gotta make sure I don't mix that in with the ones to be sold. Okay, let's find one more fish and then we'll go diving. That thing may be in the water, but it is not a fish. It's a bug. You need to wait till it's at the edge, and then you can catch it like that. That is, well, it's a pond skater, but I was about to call it a surskit, because that's kind of what it is. Even though it's the other way around, surskit is based on that. Okay, can we find one more fish? There's one. It does look big, but also it could be a sea bass at that size. No, it was a, olive flounder. Those are decent enough. So now, let's go swimming. We're going to want to take off the hat and the shoes, although that's just for visual's sake. You don't actually need to take off hats or shoes or anything. It's just, I like to, for immersion's sake. But you can't go swimming with all that stuff on, with shoes and socks and whatever else. All that matters is that you've got the wetsuit on and you can swim. Okay, we've got a well. Is that new? It is! Alright, that's going to the museum. What do we got here? Please be a pearl. A scallop! That's just as good! So what we want to do with the scallop is give it to Pascal here. Get it? Pascal? Scallop? Huh? Yeah, that's literally why they named him that. Alright, let's hear the truth. You don't always get to do what you love, but you can always learn to love what you do. Alright, that one's alright, I guess. It's not entirely truthful, because sometimes you don't want to just give up and say, I'll learn to love what I do. Because, like, sometimes you're just never gonna love something, and you can't, like, force yourself to love it. For example, me, with my day job, I won't get into it too much, but I'm kind of unhappy at my current job, and I've been looking for work. But he gave us a pearl, which is great for selling. But yeah, I'm not happy at my current job, and I can't just say learn to love what I do, because I'm not gonna love it. I'm just not. That's just the thing, you can't force yourself to love it. But that's just a different way of looking at his message. Like, yeah, you can try to learn to love what you do, but you should try to do what you love, if you can. I mean, a dream come true would be to get paid for playing games, which some people literally do if they get big enough as like a content creator. Then, like, if their Twitch or YouTube or whatever takes off that much, then yeah, some people get paid to really do what they love. We found a message bottle here. Oh, we got the shell rug. Well, we got the recipe to make one. Let me just add that to my checklist. There we go. And I'm gonna walk along this beach here because it told me to catch a wharf roach. And those can be found on these rocky sections here. Not always though. Sometimes they spawn, like here. Let's try and catch... It did also tell me to catch, like any bugs. So, I'll do that. What kind of work do I do? I don't know if I want to get... It's technically in retail, but it's not like customer service, like at the register. It's like in the back kind of thing. Like, I would actually be happier if I could switch to like a cashier job. I'd be happy enough there. But yeah, my current job, I'm like in the back, and I'm not really happy there because I don't know how to explain it. It just, I get distracted easily, and it's hard to like stay on task because they give me my tasks and they're like, get it done during my shift and take breaks at whatever point, and managing my own time like that. Some people would call that a dream come true, but for me, it doesn't work out as well. So I'd just love to be in a simple, like, cashier job, stay at the register during my shift, and obviously, get breaks at the right times, but still. The problem is, even though I do work in a shop, I've asked about it and I can't just transfer departments. Apparently, if I wanted to be in cashier role, I would still have to, like, apply. And, yeah, and I'd rather not transfer to a different role in my workplace I'm already at. I kind of want just a new place, like a different shop or something. Which, I've been applying, but, doesn't always work out. Yeah, I do prefer interacting with people. In fact, I'd say out of every job that I've had, my absolute happiest I've been... Oh, Tammy wants to dance. I'm just gonna interrupt myself to eavesdrop on this. What kind of a song would she be if she were a song? A mushy love song? No, Colton, I don't think you know her that well. I'd say she'd be more of like a pop song. Something energetic and peppy. No, she likes that. She likes drama. Yeah, I guess a dramatic romance would be her thing. Oh, I'm gonna say a catchy pop song, because that's what I was saying before they asked me. Yeah, that's what I thought. You're a pop diva, Tammy. But anyway, what I was saying was, out of the jobs that I've had, the one that I was most happy in was when I worked at, well, I say work, I'm counting it as a job, but it was a volunteer position. But I worked in a charity shop for a while. It was one of those shops, sort of like Salvation Army, but a different, um, a different company, where, people donate stuff and we sell them, and the money goes straight to charity. Which means the workers do not get paid. It was a purely volunteer position, but we treated it like a job. Like, we had like a roster that we agreed to, and designated breaks and all that kind of stuff. We took it seriously, and I was really happy there, especially once I learned register. It was like, I was having so much fun. Let me just pull out my checklist to make sure that I donated these two, the whelk and the rainbow fish. Let's see, there it is. Yeah, I was pretty happy there. Once I learned register, it was like, boom. I was always on register, and the customers would just come, and it just felt, what's the word? Like, I liked the routine of it, because when, like, just like the process of it, I don't know. I'm not good at explaining things. Maybe it's an autism thing, because I am autistic, but it just made my brain happy, and it was satisfying each time I served a customer. I don't know. But yeah, I was really happy there, and I treated it like a job, but as I said, unfortunately, we don't get paid there, which is why I had to leave that position once I found an actual paying job. The garden eel, was that a fishing thing or a diving thing? That was a diving thing. Wait a minute. Have I donated that garden eel? Because my checklist is saying I haven't, but maybe I forgot to update it. Okay, I have. I have donated that, so I'm fine to sell this one. Yeah, so we're selling the fossil, the cherries, and the shells, and the pearl. That'll get us some good money. I believe pearl sells for 10,000, which is pretty good. Alright, there we go. What else does the game want me to do? Well, I sold fruit. I could do some DIYs or catch some bugs. Well, I'm thinking... I've been playing around on my own island for about an hour and a half, and I'm getting a bit sick of it, and it does get a bit monotonous just grinding Nook Miles tasks and stuff, so I'm thinking I'm gonna head over to the DLC area to make vacation homes. But first, before I do that, just so that I don't forget, I'm going to put the wreath on my door. And I need to put that tree somewhere. There's already one right here in the plaza, so I'm thinking let's put up that tree over by the shops. I guess right here. In this little square behind Able Sisters and next to the Nookling shop. There we go. Pride Christmas. If I play at nighttime, it'll look even better, like really lit up. But yeah. The other thing I need to work towards, which basically means building up my money, is last time I streamed, we did unlock the expansion for Halves Island, which means that in order to get all of those new shops, we actually need to pay a lot more money. Like in-game money, not real money. It's not DLC. I mean, I need to grind bells to donate to fund some new shops. And I don't have enough for that, so I'm not gonna go there right now. But yeah, we're gonna go make some vacation homes. I might alter the stream title as well. There we go. Let's see, who have we got here? That, I believe, is Monique. Yes! I love trying to remember their name before I click on them. I don't remember this guy, actually. This one has stumped me. Fret. Okay, I don't remember him. Usually I'm so good at this game. I know, like, all the villages. That is Allie. Yeah. This, I believe, is Frigga? Yes. There we go. Is there anyone else around to talk to? Maybe around here? Once the island gets more developed, then you get to see more of them. That is Bella. Yes. We made her home a few streams ago, and she wanted a place to practice her vocal training, so I gave her a great, like, stage for it, so she can, like, do her screamo music. How are things? And this is Blair. She wanted fruit themed, as you can see in her picture there. So yeah, the villagers you've made homes for will show up around here. And the other important thing is you want to talk to them once after making their home, and they will give you a gift. But I think I've already collected those. I'm trying to remember your name and I'm blanking. I was almost gonna say Bettina, but no, I think there's a different girl hippo named Bettina. Bertha, okay. Let's see what that bottle is that we picked up. Okay, around Vine Rug. That makes sense, because you can collect some vines here. Let me just add that to my checklist. Yeah, I have a checklist for like all the DIYs, so I can keep track of what I have and don't have. There are some really good apps you can get on your phone which let you track stuff like that. Hi Lottie. Oh, there's a TV here. I should get that. A TV with a VCR. And I'll take this table as well. Could be useful in my home. That bed is kinda nice. Yeah, I'll get it. And I'll get the light fixture as well. But yeah, let's get to work. So we're gonna head out here and pick someone to make a home for. Monique likes a European theme? Interesting. Not sure what furniture that would involve. He wants a place to watch sports. She wants baskets? Okay. Allie wants mushrooms and Frigo wants a giant projection screen for movies. Okay, I think I'm gonna do that one. Because I could give her a place with a big front yard and make like an outdoor movie screen area. Yeah, I have some idea of what I'll do for her. We need somewhere with a big enough yard. Maybe that one? Well, maybe this one. Yeah, I'm thinking this one. The other cool thing is that you can alter what time of the day that it appears at when you visit their home. And I might do that because she wants a projection screen for movies. So if I make her like an outdoor theater place, then it'd look best at nighttime. So like see here, if we want to make it dark, let's move the actual house over to one side. And then I guess we can have the screen area on this side. Yeah. So now she can invite friends over for like a nice outdoor movie showing. There we go. But then if I put these behind them, because in a real theatre, the seats behind other seats would be raised higher. But, Oh, I could do it like this, so then if somebody's sitting there, you're like looking between the two heads. Yeah, I'll do it like that. We're gonna need a fence. I'm thinking this one. Yeah, and then over back here, we're gonna need... snack table. Ooh, popcorn machine. Oh, of course! The projector! Yeah, we want to put the projector over right here so that it faces the screen, make it look like it's functional. Move this over. And then, yeah, people can just use... People can just use that popcorn machine to refill their popcorn bucket while they're eating outside. I guess we'll need a bin. That there. Oh, of course, speakers! There we go. Wait, no emergency exit? It's outdoors! It's an outdoor projection area! The emergency exit is that you walk away. No, I don't want to quit the thing. Oh, I know, we can use the floor lights for this. So people can find their seats. Of course, those would turn off once the movie starts, but, you know. Let's just move this over. No, I didn't mean copy. Move everything over a tiny bit. There we go. It's shaping up pretty well. Oh, and I guess this tablet device, I'll put that here next to the projector, and we can pretend that, like, the tablet is hooked up to, like, control the projector and make the movie happen. I think that's about all I need out here. Yeah, so of course she's gonna have another movie watching area inside her house, but this is the outdoor theater. Oh yeah, let's Let's pick out her house exterior. I kind of like that look, that sleek black. No, let's give her a purple door. And let's put a little bit of a dirt path at the house. There we go, yes. So there's the path to her house. And then, there we go. Do we need a waiting room? No, it's not that kind of theater. It's just like an outdoor projection setup. So yeah, she can invite friends and host movie nights, and they can just... Oh wow, you can actually activate that. There we go, she's already got a movie showing. Nah, I'll turn it off because no one's here. But yeah, she's just got her own outdoor theatre set up. Now, I guess I'm done with the outside, so... No, I feel like it's a little barren over here. I might look for other decorations. Let's see, what kind of... I will put a snack area inside, so like she can prepare the snacks and then... Actually, what I could do is grab... Do I have... I'm trying to remember what items I have access to. Aha, the mini fridge. Yeah, I'm going to put the mini fridge out here. As for what PowerPoint it's connected to, let's just imagine there's like a long extension cord somewhere. So yeah, the mini fridge here and the popcorn, so the guests can get drinks and popcorn. We need a massage chair? You know what? We literally do have access to a massage chair, but it's not going to be in the outdoor theatre. She's going to have one inside her house. She's going to have a smaller movie watching section inside her house. Maybe this ornament thing would be nice. Yeah, just have a little decoration. Let's have some ornaments along this wall. There we go. Okay, that's enough playing with the outside. Now I need to make the inside of her house. I have a lot of ideas of stuff I want to put in here, and I don't know how much space I'm going to have. Let's remove that, because we've already got one outside. Because this is as big as the house goes. And you know, this is her house, so she still needs like somewhere to sleep. I'll give her like a little bedroom area. Kind of. Let's go with this bed. Yeah, I like that. Gonna make her a little bedroom section which will just be a bed and just this simple dresser. It is a vacation home, so she doesn't need a lot of storage because she won't have, you know, like all of her clothes here. No, I'll give her a wardrobe as well. Yeah, okay, there's the bedroom area. I might put a rug under that. No, that's too big. I just want like a 2x3. We need a bathroom. I will try to put in a bathroom. Thankfully, it's not like functional. Like you don't need a bathroom for them to care. But if I can fit that stuff, then of course, I will put a bathroom. No, 2x2. No, that's not what I wanted. They don't have any 2x3, which I was hoping for. They have 3x3. I could put something like that rug here. Actually, that's alright. The size is, not the... Oh, the record. That's a bit better. That is a bot in chat and they are getting banned. There we go. Yeah, let's see. I can try to put in a bathroom. Let's see what bathroom items I have access to. I do have toilet and shower. I don't see a sink there, which is really annoying. Because you just kind of unlock furniture items at random. So if there's no sink, she'll just have to go without, which I know is kind of weird. But if I don't have it, I don't have it. Oh, there is this sink, but it's like designed as a kitchen sink. The other thing is that I haven't unlocked the partition walls. So if I did put in a bathroom, it wouldn't be like segmented off. So like it'd be in the same room. And we don't really want that. I guess one thing I could do. Okay, if I want to put in the shower and the toilet. Actually, we do have... How tall is... It'd be great if it was taller, but she is a penguin. So the ice wall could be alright. We put this like this. Yeah, okay, there's the bathroom. That's as good as it gets. Put the toilet outside so they don't miss the movie. No. I'm not doing that. Yeah, let's go with that. Yeah, okay. This is the bathroom she gets because it's all I have access to. So now I need to make her actual movie watching area. You know what? No, I need to make the snack area. So we're gonna take... Where was the, I keep losing track of things on this list. Aha, we do have a slushy machine. I do want to give her that. And, where is the kitchen stuff? Fridge, and, where was that sink? There we go. Okay. Fridge and sink go here. Then there's not really much space for the slushy machine. Oh, you know what? We can kind of put it here. And then it also blocks off the bathroom a bit better, because we can go in the bathroom from this bedroom area. So yeah, we're going to put that like that. What about this? No, that's not what it looked like from the picture. No, that would block it. Never mind that idea. And then of course this corner will be her movie watching zone, her private, like, maybe her and like a few friends, but like this whole house is like her private area. So I could use the projection screen, but we already have that for outdoors. What I want is, do I have the wall TV yet? I don't remember. I do not. Okay, I might just put like a tabletop TV just for her own TV area. We're gonna put this over here. There's your TV. And then she can have the massage chair. Let's see, what else? What else? Ooh, she probably would want a stereo somewhere. Those are both so big though, they'll take up 2 tiles. And I don't know where I'll make them fit. Unless I wanted to remove the drawers, because she's already got the closet to put stuff in. So if I removed the drawers, I could put the stereo there. Or instead of using one of these high-end stereos, if I wanted a music player, I could grab a small one like this, or the speaker. Yeah, let's go with this boombox. And it automatically starts playing music, because every villager has a favorite song. Hang on, do I have like a small table? I do, actually. I think I'm gonna put this next to the bedside table. This can be where the music player goes. And then on her bedside table, I'm thinking a lamp. Like the lava lamp. How cool is that? She likes purple. Should be living like a king? Yeah, I guess it is pretty cool. Wait, the lava lamp can't go on the... Oh, it's a big lava lamp. I was expecting like a little one that could go on the table. Okay, okay. Well, then I guess I could get rid of this table. Put the stereo on there, and then give her this lava lamp here. Oh, how cool does it look when I turn the lights off and put the lava lamp? That is great. Speaking of lights, though... Speaking of lights, let's check on the hanging lights. Let's put this one over here in the bathroom. And let's put this cool chandelier over in this area. I guess we'll put another copy of this in the kitchen area. And you can manually turn them on and off, I think, if you're standing... Yeah, if you're standing close enough to them. So I could turn off all the lights. Actually, I think I can turn off that one, yes. I was worried that I'd be blocked. Just get excellent internet and you'd be happy. Yeah, I think this house looks pretty cool. If she wants to watch a movie in the dark, just put your lava lamp, turn the TV on, massage chair, boom. Yeah, sink, fridge, let's see, there's a popcorn thing there. It'd be great if I could put like a really tiny table next to the chair to put her snacks on. But like, I don't think the tiniest table would fit. I mean, oh, maybe here. No, because then I'd have to like squeeze through everywhere and... No, I don't think that'd work. No, I mean, if I moved the chair over, then I could fit a table next to it. But then it wouldn't be, like, centered to see the screen, you know? Because I wanted the chair to be in front of the TV. So I guess, but she has a tray here. So we're going to imagine, because they don't actually pick up their things, but I'm going to imagine when she wants to watch movies, she can pick up the tray and sit down and have the tray on her lap. That's what she'll do. So I guess we can call this done. Okay, she's got a bedroom area, a bathroom with no sink for some reason, but if she really wants to, she can run over here and wash her hands at the kitchen sink. Fridge, slushy machine. It does mean that there's no popcorn. I was really hoping that I had access to the microwave, because then I would have put that here and then I could have said she makes popcorn with microwave. Because the popcorn maker that we put down is in the outdoor theater. But you know what? Let's just pretend and imagine that in this cupboard under the sink, there's a popcorn maker. And when she wants popcorn, she'll get it out and make popcorn. Okay. So yeah, I think this is as good as it's gonna get. And I could just call it done. This happens every time I make a vacation home, by the way, is like I get really indecisive where I struggle to bring myself to call it done. I guess we'll put a small mat here at the TV area. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, even if I did think of other ideas, there's not really any space to put anything more. Well, we can put in this light switch thingy. But where? I guess here will do. Oh, here we go. We do have access to an exit sign like you wanted. So I'll put this above the door. There we go. Even though this room is not a theater, it's like her private quarters, but just for the theater theme, I gave her the exit sign. Why not? Let's grab these hanging shelves. And put that above the kitchen area. Oh, it's because the light fixture is in the way. There we go. Let me just adjust that. Make it vintage wood like the other wooden objects. Okay, I think I'm always so indecisive of when to call it done. I think we're gonna call it done. Because even if I had other ideas, I don't have space. We've got an exit sign, we've got her private movie area, kitchen, bathroom, bedroom, and we've got the outdoor theatre. So, I think we're gonna call it done. Oh yeah, we do need to take a photo. I'll do that indoors. I'll set her up in her chair. Because yeah, you're supposed to take a photo of every home you make, and that because then that represents. Seriously, she pulled out a magazine because I put her on a chair. No. Get on the chair. Oh, that is so cool. I just noticed. Watch the chair. It reacts to if someone's on it, and it puts up the footrest thing. Look. Up. And then it goes down. That's so cool. Okay, let's find a good angle for a photo. There we go. Alright, now I can tell her that it's done. time. I'm gonna let this one play out. Because I'm pretty happy with this build. Oh yeah, these cutscenes do, unfortunately, automate in a way that it does some weird camera angles sometimes to where things are like blocked off by partitions. But yeah, they just generate a nice little cutscene showing off the house. It didn't show the outdoor area though, which is annoying, but yeah. I already took photos, so I don't need to do that now. So, let's get going. And I'm gonna do at least one more home today, maybe two, and then I'll call it. Alright, we get our payment. Oh, and we have been getting a pay raise. Isn't that nice? It was missing a heater next to the ice cubes. I'm sure she'd love that, considering she's a penguin. Okay, Lottie did suggest that we change up our work uniform. For those who don't know, if you're just joining, for this DLC, you basically choose how your work uniform appears. The only requirement is that you have to use something related to the Paradise Planning uniform. But still, you can have a shirt or dress, and also we've unlocked 2 new ones. But then you can go nuts with, like, accessories. You can wear shorts, pants, skirt, whatever with your uniform. A frilly skirt, or, like, drawstring shorts that looks like you're on vacation. It's a very relaxed workplace, you know? These shorts actually look more like swim shorts. I'm gonna go with these denim ones. No, actually, okay. I don't particularly like these two. They don't look very summery. Like this one with the button up, that's with the collar. I'm not really into that. And that one's kind of a longer dress. I think I'll go for this dress. And yeah, you can accessorize to your heart's content. It is such a relaxed workplace. I don't know, I might just keep the flower that I've been doing. Or I could do this tiny hat. Or I could be a pineapple, no. Or this bigger hat. I actually don't mind that. I could also be a cat. Wait a minute. In this world, where animals are like people and they walk around and have houses and jobs and stuff, in this world, me dressing up as a cat or a bunny or anything like that, would that be considered cultural appropriation? Like me just putting this on and being like, hey, I'm a cat now, but cats are people in this world. So, that feels kind of iffy. Anyway, I'm not gonna wear that. There's plenty of socks here as well, but, we're kind of going for a summery vibe. Hmm. Hmm. Ooh, the flower sandals. Yeah, I'll go for that. A furry? I don't know about that. Okay, Lottie, I'm ready to get back to work. Oh, we're ready for a new thing, actually. So instead of doing new houses today, I might do this next thing and then end it off after that, because this one's going to take longer than I take with a house. So over time, you unlock facilities. The first one is a school, and then after that I think there's like a restaurant, a cafe, some other stuff. I think you can even make a hospital in this world. So first we're going to customize the outside. I think I'll go with the red roof and maybe green. I don't know, the brown is pretty classy. The brown. Or the beige. Yeah, I like the beige. The door? I like the matching red or the yeah, matching red. You can change the color of the bell, but come on, the bell should be gold. That's just the only one that feels correct. Like, I know, obviously, you could probably paint a bell, but the bell is gold. Like, do whatever you want in your game, but this is what I'm going with. So we're gonna head inside, and it does need a lot of work. Oh, now she's gonna teach us how to adjust the size of a room. So now we're going to unlock bigger rooms. Here we go, yes. Let's get as much space as we want to work with. Actually, I kind of like it being a bit skinny like that, maybe? I don't know. No, let's go with big. So, we're making a school. There are some required things. Obviously, they need a certain amount of desks and chairs. And we need a teacher's desk. I'm not going to use that one, though. First, let's look at wallpaper and flooring. Maybe something like that? No. That one looks alright. Yeah, and then what I'm gonna do is to make a bit of an entryway, I'm gonna find, where were those lockers? Yes. So these lockers, I'm gonna place them like this. Wait, let me just measure. Yeah. Let me just measure. I'm not actually gonna have that many, I'm just measuring. Yeah, that'll do. And then it makes us a sort of entryway area before we get into the actual classroom. Unfortunately, this school, for some reason, only has one classroom. But it's a very not very populated school, I guess. Let's see, we'll decorate this entry area. We'll put a trophy case. What else will we put? I guess a hand washing area? Yeah, that's kind of alright. It kind of doubles as, like, fill up your water bottle. Which plenty of schools that I've been to have. Oh, do we have... Actually, do we have... So I haven't played this in a while, so I don't remember what items I have. Yes, we do have the water cooler. So I'll put that here. Actually, every school needs toilets. Wait, how big is this panel? I don't know. Okay, as I said, it's not a very populated school, so just 2 stalls should be enough. Because honestly, let me spoil for you, once the school is set up, they will have students there, and I believe there's only going to be like 4 students and 1 teacher. So it's like scaled down. So you only really need 2 toilets, because like not everyone's going to be using the toilet at the same time, obviously. So yeah, the only thing is I I haven't unlocked partition walls yet, and I need some way to like block off the toilets. Let's see, if we put the hand washing area like this. Hmm. I could use this cabinet to like block off and let it double as a wall. Yeah, something like that could work. Hmm. Yeah, so like these are facing into the classroom, but like it also doubles as like a wall. Actually, let's use the bookshelf item for that. Yeah, there we go. So now we can walk in and people can access the toilets. We'll put one more. There we go. They get 3 stalls. And then in this corridor we can put those that trophy case. Trophy case and a water cooler. And what else? We can put the hanger maybe, because students can come in and like put their hats and coats there. I mean, they'd put that in their lockers though, so maybe not. Honestly, I'm just trying to think of something to fill this tile here. Let's see. Hmm. Screw it, let's just put a plant in that spot. So there we go. There's our entrance hall area. We've got lockers and we've got the bathroom. Now we can make the actual classroom. Hmm. Let's see. How do I want to do this? thinking... Well, we're going old school. We've got chalkboards. Oh, actually, you can turn it in... Oh, yeah, you can change what's on it. You can leave it blank, or you can set it up with math or language. We need a fire extinguisher? I'm not sure if I've unlocked any... Oh, I do have one. Okay, I'm gonna put it... This is... Okay, this is not its permanent spot. I'm gonna find a spot for it later, but thanks for reminding me. I will have that somewhere in the classroom. Of course I could put a whiteboard if I wanted to be more modern. In fact, you know what I could do? We did just unlock the projection screen thanks to making the previous home. So yeah, we're gonna make this more modern. Oh, if the toilet gets clogged? Alright. I'm going to build a supplies area in the corner, which is going to have the cleaning stuff. It'll have the mop, and it'll have the plunger, because I don't really have space to put the plunger in the bathroom, which is fine, because students shouldn't be playing around with that stuff. Okay, the adults will go and get it when they need it. So yeah, I'm gonna put... I'll find a way to, like, separate that stuff, but for now, I'll just put it in the corner and come back to it. So yes, I will put a supplies area. But first, we've got the projector screen. We need a desk for the teacher, which is gonna go here, because then... Did they not give me the laptop item? I was really hoping they did. I was going to put a laptop on the teacher's desk and say, well, the laptop is connected to the projector. There's a tablet device, but they didn't give me the laptop. That really screws over what I was trying to go for with my build. Because normally when I've built this before, I'd put the laptop on the teacher's desk, just like classrooms I've been in recent years, because I've been studying at uni. The teacher always has a computer, and they, because it's hooked up to the projector. Wait, how big is this? Okay. I could pretend this is like a desktop computer, and that's what the teacher uses. Now, this furniture item functions as a TV. You can put it on a table and use it as a TV. But, excuse me for the silence just now. I just muted my mic to have a coughing fit. But yeah, okay. I have two ideas for how I could save this build. Idea number one. I use this as a desktop computer, so the teacher still has their computer hooked up to the projector screen. Or idea number two, I wipe out the projector and the computer, and I decide let's go old school and put like blackboards and give the teacher books and stuff and no projector and make it like it's, I don't know, the 90s or something. Oh, the vacuum. I should put that with the supplies. I don't know. Those are both very interesting ideas. I could make it like it's set in the past and put chalkboards and only books and no tech. If the teacher gets bored, he can watch Netflix. I don't know. I think things like that could be banned in schools. You know how some schools have like ways to ban different like apps and websites. So I don't know about that. But yeah, I think I'm gonna imagine that this object is a desktop computer monitor and not a TV. Oh, but it doesn't have a keyboard in front. Hmm. Doesn't have a keyboard though, so I'd have to just pretend. I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna go old school. We're gonna go old school with this build. No tech. No tech is the 90s or something. We've got blackboard and books. That's what we're gonna do. Teacher gets this chair. Now I need to choose desks for the students. I guess these ones? Yeah, let's put like this maybe? Let's see, how many can I fit? I mean, I could just line them all up like this, but I don't know. Probably not. Hmm. Yeah, okay, maybe I will just line them up like this. Again, when this school becomes functional in the game, they only give you 4 students, I believe. So you only really need 4 desks. You just got to imagine that everything's like scaled down population wise. So yeah, that could be the actual classroom area, and then I'll find a way to segment off this supplies area because we've got the plunger and extra toilet paper, the the mop that should lean against the wall, and the vacuum, and the fire extinguisher. What about this panel? Yeah, if I put this panel here, it's like, okay, no student access. Teacher grabs those. Now in this section, let's see. Let's see, we could put a class pet. We could put a chess area. Um, yeah, let's put some tables along the back here. Let's put a table back here, and we're going to do... Actually, no, because I think that might block you off from getting into those chairs. Yeah, kind of. Oh wait, I know why. bring that back one tile. Wait, why won't it? There we go. Yes. Pull these back. There we go. Now that won't stop us. Now, back here, we're gonna have the class pet. There we go. He goes on the table. Let's see. What else? What else? We could put the Ooh, science area, maybe? Nah. Oh, of course, these can go on the desks. Oopsie, don't copy the teacher's desk. Let's see. It is giving me the option to put a stereo in the classroom. I'm not going to use either of those two, though, just because they're a bit big. Excuse me. I might put the cassette player. Or maybe the phonograph to match the old school theme. Yeah, let's do that. Excuse me for just a moment. thank you for telling me you couldn't hear me. Oh my god. Sorry about that. I did not unmute my mic properly when I came back. Oh my god. Thank God you were here in chat to tell me. Okay. You didn't miss much. I was just basically saying I put the intermission screen because my throat died and I had to have a coughing fit to get it out of my system. I'm okay now. I can finish the stream. So anyway, what I was saying was I had an idea of what to put on that empty spot on the table, but now I've forgotten it after the interruption. Hopefully I remember it. But for now, we're heading over here to make a little reading nook, because we've got the bookshelves right there. So I guess these cushions will do. I don't know what else to put though. Hmm. Oh, of course, we need a clock in the classroom. Let's put that up here above the blackboard. You need a clock in every classroom, especially when exam time comes. However, I heard the stupid rumor that some schools are going to be getting rid of the analog clocks because some teenagers nowadays don't know how to read an analog clock, which is the stupidest thing because, like, okay, teach them. Like, I get that some kids find it difficult. I actually learned at a slightly older age than other kids. I remember I was a bit embarrassed when I was like, I don't understand it. Um, my mum tried to explain it, but she's not good at explaining things. It wasn't until my older sister explained it that I got it. I was like, oh, okay. So it's like the minute hand is like the 5 times tables. Easy. Also, it's claiming that I don't have a teacher's desk, so maybe it thinks this desk doesn't count, which is really weird. So I'm gonna have to switch it. Yeah, okay. That's okay. Old school. The teacher can have this desk. None of the schools you attended had a clock? Like, they didn't have a clock in the classroom like this? That's pretty dumb. What did you do on exam time? Well, I guess if you wear a watch. Hmm. Okay, I'm gonna put this filing cabinet. There isn't really much space to put it, so I'm gonna put it by the reading nook. Even though the filing cabinet is usually like teacher access only. Oh, unless I could fit it here actually. It feels like it's kind of blocking off that stuff though. I'm not gonna put it there. Yeah, let's still, okay, the filing cabinet might need the teacher to unlock it, but like looking at those binders in there, that could be full of students' work and stuff. So we'll put that here, right by the reading nook. We've got cushions here. I don't know, do I have like an armchair or something I could put in there? Not really. Like I've got sofas, but not like a single seat armchair. Oh, actually, this box corner. Nah, I'm just gonna stick with like cushions for some floor reading. Oh yeah, I know you'd use the school bell to know when classes changed, but like you always want to know like what time it is and how long left of class and like And of course, when you're doing exams, which are limited time. Actually, yeah, I'll put one of these stools. There we go. Let's just put a stool and some cushions. Now, what else was I gonna put? I know there was something else I was thinking earlier. I guess we need a class phone. Old, like, home phone kind of deal. I guess that can go in the teacher's... No, it can go in the filing cabinet. Just means the teacher has to walk over to get it, but... What am I gonna put on the teacher's desk? Like, I could put this, but then it looks the same as what the students are using. I don't know. I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Like, the teacher needs to have the same textbook, obviously. So yeah, I guess I'll just put this. But I do have 2 tiles for the teacher's desk, so I could put something else. I could still put the phone on the teacher's desk if I wanted. I don't know. You know what? Yeah, I'll put the phone on the teacher's desk. And, I'll put the chessboard up here on the cabinet. Because then, if the kids want to play chess, they could move the board down here, and like sit on the cushions and play down here on the floor. Actually, no, I don't really like how the chessboard is like hanging off a bit on the filing cabinet. It looks like it's slightly wider. No, you know what? I'm gonna move the chessboard. I can put that next to the hamster cage. If the kids want to play chess during free time, they can like pick it up and put it here in the reading area. Okay, this is coming along nicely. What else could I put? I mean, there's not a lot of empty space, but there's like a little bit of space if I wanted to make room for something. Hmm. Oh, let's grab this broom and dustpan and put it over here with the other supplies. Kids play chess? Yes, some kids do. Well, more like teenagers maybe. Because at my high school, I did see plenty of people playing chess. The library had board games and other stuff that you could borrow, like when you're hanging out in the library. Just to, like, there were plenty of kids who would hang. um, excuse me. There were plenty of students who hung out in the library during free periods and lunchtime. And yes, they would borrow the chessboard and play at school. Oh, we do need an exit sign. Let's put that one. Let's see, is there anything else I want to put anywhere? I mean, maybe I could just put like another plant to have something to put up here. That could do. Yeah, I kind of like that. It's coming along quite nicely. It's pretty much done-ish. Hmm. Actually, no, I might have to ditch the plant, because I just realized I want the tissue box. That's something you kind of need in a classroom. Hmm. The globe would be cool, but I don't really have a spot to display it. I'm kind of running out of spaces. Hmm. Unless, okay, I'm thinking I ditch the phonograph idea. I will still have a music player. I'm gonna put the cassette player. And then we can put the tissue box over here. And now I can get that plant back. Because, like, we don't need the phonograph. We can just use the cassette player in the rare times the teacher allows music, and then we can just imagine that the spare cassettes are, like, I don't know, in the teacher's desk or something. So we didn't need that box. Maybe I'll set up some music. Yeah, I mean, all of the music in this game is, like, instrumental, doesn't have lyrics, is what I mean. Which, when I was in school, some of my teachers actually allowed us to put on music. So they would usually say, instrumental only. Actually, though, I just noticed it's a little tricky to get onto these chairs in the middle, though. Maybe I will have to adjust ever so slightly if I can move. I don't know, we're cutting it a bit close to. Yeah, that's not too bad, actually. Yeah, just to make sure there's, like, walking space between everything so it's functional. It's like when you play Sims and then you gotta play test every object to make sure your build is functional. Actually, this particular chair is annoying, because, like, you can't actually sit on it from the side because of the armrests. Maybe I'll pick a different chair for the teacher, just so that it's functional. Hmm. No, I'm gonna leave this chair. It's alright, because, like, when you're playing, you can just, like, put them in the chair. Like, you can do this. So when I'm, like, play testing it, I can just do that. Now Lottie thinks she's the teacher. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call this done. I mean, I'm running out of space, so, yeah. We've got our bathroom, and we've got our locker corridor. And, yeah. Class pet, chess, music, tissues, and reading zone. Oh, wait, I know what I can add. I know what I need. First, I need the lights. I'm gonna put I'll put these lights here in... one of these in the bathroom, and one in the locker corridor. And then in the main section, we're gonna grab... yeah, these are school lights. So we're gonna grab a few of them and space them out like this, I guess? Fan? Yeah, I can grab the fan. Yeah, we'll put 2 fans. In terms of the entire room, they're not in the middle, but I like it because they're like over where the desks are. So I think I'm happy with this. And then the other thing we can check is wall-mounted stuff, because we can put... ooh, we could put a corkboard. Let's see, you can even put pictures that you've downloaded. I could put my avatar in the school. I don't know why they'd want a picture of my character, but I could. I could put Leafy on. You know what? Screw it. I'm putting that on the bulletin board. We're gonna put the bulletin board... I guess there is no wall space. We'll put the bulletin board here, over by the hamster. Let's see, and then we can put... oh, we can put the world map. Oh, that's cool! You can switch between which way it centers. That's cool, that's cool. I'm gonna leave it at that default one though. But that's cool, because some maps are different. And then these study posters, I believe they can actually switch between different designs. We've got alphabet, multiplication, periodic table, and constellations. Very different grade levels. Like, you'd want alphabet for, like, I don't know, kindergarten. Multiplication tables, I think we usually learned those in, like, grade 2 and 3. And then by the time we got to grade 4, we were expected to know all the times tables up to 12. And then periodic table, that's something I didn't really think about until year 7, at least. And then constellations, that's not something I really learned about in school. I don't know what education level these animals are going to be at. Hmm. Okay, I don't know what education level they're going to be at. Let's do a periodic table here in the no, let's put that over this side. And then over by the reading nook, let's put the constellations one. There we go. We've got a formal paper. Some kind of maybe award the school got or something. Yeah, let's put that up somewhere. Let's put that I guess up above the teacher's desk, up here. Look at Lottie trying to stare up at it in her neck, looking up really high. But with that, I think I should call it done. I mean, we've filled all this space. Oh, we could put a fish model. Sure, let's put that... I don't know, up here. Just for the heck of it. And then... Okay, let's put a classic mini fan here at the reading nook, actually. Because, like, we've got the big fans up there. We'll put the mini one by the reading nook. Okay, now I think I should call it done. I'm so indecisive, I'm always like, but what if I want to add something more? No, I did it without windows. I could have had windows. Oh, and then when I added the windows, it took away the posters that were in their place. I guess the classroom should have windows. Is this? Huh? Oh, that's customizing the flooring of the entryway there. Oh, I see it. Let's leave it at that one. Yeah, I guess I'll keep the windows in, actually. Which means I need to bring back those posters that got disappeared. I just gotta find a spot to put them. Oh, I gotta bring back my corkboard thing. There we go. We just gotta find a spot that doesn't clash with the windows. We'll put the bulletin board here. Periodic table can go above the window. And then I just need to bring back the constellations one as well. That one can go... If we move the fish for a moment, this one can go here. And now I just need to find an empty spot for the fish. Sure, the fish can go there, right by the hamster. Okay, now that we've fixed what the windows destroyed, I think we'll finally call it done. I'm just checking I can walk around everywhere. Yeah, looks about right. We can walk here, we can access this table, see our little hamster friend. Can I, like, zoom in on it? Look at him running! That is so cute. Okay, Lottie, I'm done. I'm actually done with the school. Oh, and now we got to invite people to work here who we've made homes for. I'm thinking Eloise should be the teacher. She's the one who loves reading, so she'd make a good teacher. Oh, I forgot to fix her clothes. I think I can change that later. Oh, that's right. You're supposed to name the facilities. I need to think of a name for the school. I don't know what I would name it. I was not prepared for this. I mean, think about it. Real schools are more often named after their location. Like, my primary school was named after, like, the suburb. Or some schools are named after, like, religious stuff if it's a Catholic school. Like, I know of a school that I didn't go to, but I lived near it. There was like an Ave Maria and St. Peter's and all that stuff. So, but most schools that were not religious, they were just named after like the suburb or something. So, I don't know what I would name the school in the game. So, I'm not going to be creative. I'm just going to say no and leave it default. And I can always come back to it later. I do hate that I accidentally hit confirm and I didn't fix the teacher's clothes because I wanted to customize that. She looks fine, I just wanted to look at the options anyway. Alright, there we go. There's the school all set up. Okay, I think it'll let me change their clothes now. Let's see. Yes, okay. I think she'd be more of a cardigan person. That's kinda nice. Yeah, that's what she would wear. And just 'cause she's the teacher, I don't know why they gave her glasses. Hmm. Yeah, plus they don't really look good on her face shape. Mainly because she's an elephant. Like, that's just... It doesn't really look good on her. Nah, I'm gonna... Oh, what about this one? Nah, she can go without glasses. Nah, no accessories. Yeah, she's fine with that cardigan. And, these students... Let me adjust their uniform. I mean, the game already picked out a pretty decent one, but, let's see what our options are. Oh, we could put them in, like, sailor outfit, like in anime. Oh, I do kind of like that. Or there's the school jacket. I think usually boys in anime normally wear a jacket like that, while the girls have like the sailor outfit. Mm. Everything looks so stretched out on the penguins. These look decent as well, but I think I want to go for the sailor. I'm gonna put that on all of these students. Oh, I could also... Oh, I think Bella would be the type for reading glasses. Oh, you can also give them hats, which kind of clip through her ears. But you could. I'm gonna not give her the hat just because it clips through the ears. But for the most part, I'm gonna put them all matching in the, Oh, actually, that one's decent too. Now, I'll go with the short sleeve sailor outfit. Let's see. She will... Well, she's gonna have the same thing. But then, if do I want to give her an accessory? No, because the hats are just gonna clip through their ears. Nah. Look at the beanie! It goes over their ears. What about this hat? Nah, that also clips through. Okay, same shirt. And I think Blair would be the type to have reading glasses. She can have these ones. Sprinkle here could have the hat though, because she doesn't have ears to mess with. Yeah, I think I'll give her that. Yeah, it's like hats are optional in this school. Like everyone has to wear the uniform shirt and they can wear a hat, but if you've got prominent ears, then you don't have to. Okay, I think they're ready for a photo. Let me just get in a good position for the camera. And I can make myself disappear somehow. Yeah, a good angle. There we go. That's a good enough picture for the school. So let's tell Lottie we're done and we've got the picture. Penguin's the main character because she's at the window. Oh, okay. That's true, they usually are. I'm saying some words! Oh, okay, cool. We can take photo, zoom in, whatever. Oh, yes, yes. Do the pose. There we go. Yes, that's the photo we'll use. Alright, there we go. That's that done. Okay, Nico has an idea, but he'll keep it to himself. He'll probably tell us and unlock something next time we make a house. But I don't think we're going to do any more houses for today's stream. I didn't realize that I was up to the school, so I was originally going to do maybe 2 or 3 houses today. We did one house to start off, and then I was like maybe 2 more, but then the school came up, so I guess that was a big project, so I think I'm going to be finished for the day. What is that DIY that I've unlocked? Oh, yeah, that's right. We got that earlier. How many houses have I made now? I have made, okay, I've made 6. I think I am close to unlocking something else. At some point, you do gain the ability to scan amiibos, which means you can then make a vacation home for any character as long as you have their amiibo. And this even includes special characters, like worker characters. But for now, we're gonna save that for next time. And we're gonna head home and end off the stream. It's been just over 3 hours, which is already longer than my usual Animal Crossing streams. I've done them as short as 1 hour, sometimes 2. You know, the Animal Crossing ones are more like every few days we make progress bit by bit. So this has been fun. And you know, we'll make more facilities as we go along. We'll get to make a cafe, a restaurant, a hospital, and some other stuff. I don't remember all of them. But for now, we're gonna head into our house and end things off. Let me just check the Nook Miles tasks. Yeah, we do still have some tasks that I could do, but they're pretty tedious, so I might off-screen those. So, with that being said, that's gonna be it for today's stream. Next Animal Crossing will probably be, let's see, not tomorrow, not Saturday, maybe Sunday. Actually, Sunday will probably be Undertale. And Monday might be no stream at all because something came up on that specific Monday. There's gonna be less streams next week just because holiday stuff. But yeah, it's been fun. I don't know exactly when the next few streams are gonna be. The schedule's getting a bit out of whack for now. But that's why I always urge people to follow, and then you'll see when I go live. I always save all this advertising stuff for the end so it doesn't get annoying. But yeah, to anyone watching, drop a follow if you haven't already. If you like Animal Crossing or Pokemon, because I have been playing Pokemon Legends ZA, and I have been playing Undertale, and I'm open to playing other games. But you know the drill. Follow, all that good stuff, and hope to see you guys next time. I suck at outros, so I'm just gonna say bye!